just almost like a perfect movie.
Definitely an essential.
So how do you feel about the casting in this movie?
Well, the casting is extraordinary. Most of them are dancers. For instance, Robert Helpman,
right,
who plays her best friend, who dances with her a lot, is also the choreographer, but who was a very well-known and highly respected dancer, obviously. And yet, Marcus Goring, I think his name is, who plays the composer,
Marius Goring,
her fella, the love interest, the composer. I just thought he was sort of dull.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's sort of the weak link in the whole movie. I was hoping she would go off with somebody else. Or stay with her dancing.
And she did almost, if those shoes hadn't had a mind of their own.
Yes, but I think it was her mind that took her all over the edge. And
she could have had a wonderful Hollywood career. You know, they kept after her for years. She never did anything in Hollywood except one movie she made at MGM with James Mason, a movie with about 3 different stories in it called The Story of Three Loves.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, and the rest of, you know, they tried to get her to come and do Hans Christian Andersen with Danny Kaye.
Yes.
And they tried to get her to do, Fred Astaire tried to get her to do A Royal Wedding with him and others. She was not interested.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I read that about her too.
And then she just kind of quit dancing and acting altogether.
Well, why do I feel that somehow she lived the red shoes? I feel like, like she, cut her feet off, I have to say.
You are so...
I know, I can't help it, but that was the fairy tale. There went this magnificent gift that she had, this for dance, and somehow she just stopped doing it.
She was a wonderful actress. I actually, with some friends of mine when I was in college, drove from Seattle, where I was going to college, to San Francisco to see her in a production of A Midsummer Night's Dream, because it could only play in a few theaters in the United States because it's an old Vic production. It was such a big production. Most theaters couldn't house it.
Right.
But the Opera House in San Francisco could, and Robert Helpman played Oberon in that.
I bet it was magnificent.
See the two of them together, yes. It was quite spectacular.
Well, you see, I feel like she was the Hans Christian Andersen story come true. I think she lobbed off her feet and hobbled around on wooden feet the rest of her life.
You do have a vivid imagination.
I do.
Anyway,
I didn't want her to stop.
So bring that imagination back with you again next week, okay?
I will. I'll get it out. I won't be so grim, no.
No. You can be anything you want to be. Stay tuned for a preview of what you can expect to see next week on The Essentials. And thanks for joining us. The Man Who Would Be King, 1975. This is another great example of the work of John Huston.
It's Michael Caine, it's Christopher Plummer, it's Sean Connery. It's a perfect cast.
There's so many great Kipling stories that have been told on screen. This is one of the best.
This is the ultimate buddy movie.
From 1975, The Man Who Would Be King. That's next Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. You can find out more at tcm.com/essentials. Thanks for joining us for The Essentials.
Great